Good evening. This is a special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's 1 News, Radyo 5 and 1PH. The number of confirmed COVID-19 cases is now almost at 8,000, according to the Health Department's latest report. The department registered 181 new cases, bringing in a total of 7,958 recorded cases in the country. 975 of them are now COVID-19 free, with 43 new recoveries in the past 24 hours. 530 people unfortunately died from the illness. More than 1,300 healthcare workers have tested positive for the new coronavirus, in which 29 have already died. Health Department Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere says that so far, the country has a capacity of conducting 6,320 tests per day. The department is aiming to conduct 8,000 tests per day by the end of April. COVID-19 restrictions in the country can now be categorized into two. Earlier today, the Palace released an updated list of areas under an extended ECQ. In case you missed it, these are the areas that will remain under strict lockdown until May 15. You have there the National Capital Region being the virus epicenter in the country, as well as other provinces in Luzon which have reported increasing infections. Provinces of Cebu and Iloilo are also included, along with Cebu City and Davao City. Other areas not included here are automatically placed under general community quarantine. So what to expect with these two types of lockdown? Well, farm production, manufacturing of essential items, and utilities remain in motion. Same as before, leisure and entertainment-related establishments are still off limits. Sports, religious, and work-related gatherings are also a no-no. There are some changes in the areas under GCQ though. Barber shops and salons may now operate in these areas. Retail clothing stores and hardware centers can also reopen. Construction projects, especially those prioritized under the Build program, may also resume operations. The NCR police is doing its own check on the altercation between a foreigner and a Makati police officer on Monday. But even before investigation results are in, top police officials agree their personnel did not cross any line. Patricia Mangune has the report.
The NCR Police Office Internal Affairs Service is now investigating the incident involving a Spanish expat who was seen in a video berating and cursing a police officer in an executive village in Makati. They are looking to see whether there is evidence that their personnel mishandled the situation. The confrontation led to the police officer pinning the man down for direct assault of a person in authority.
Maski ginastify na ng lahat, sabi ko tingnan nyo, baka may violations or talagang ganito para po mapagsabihan po natin yung pulis natin. Ang idea ko lang, just check kung ano ang pagkukulang na ginawa ng pulis para dapat ma-correct at hindi na po mangyari.
Despite this, NCRPO Chief Debold Sinas insists Police Senior Master Sergeant Roland Von Madrona practiced maximum tolerance towards the ill-tempered foreigner. And in such case, where arrest is necessary, Sina says trespassing can be set aside. Philippine National Police spokesperson Bernard Banak also said there is ground for a warrantless arrest against the foreigner. In an interview with 1 News' The Chiefs, Banak says it was clear that the takedown arrest came after the Spanish national insulted the police officer.
It was in the performance of an official function, no, nung ginawa yun ng ating police. And he was just performing his duty under the ECQ, and he was about to effect an arrest, a warrantless arrest, based on the crimes that was just committed in front of him. He insulted the police officer, he annoyed him, he vexed him.
Banak says they would need a formal complaint from the homeowner before the PNP can conduct its own probe on Madrona. Senator Manny Pacquiao, who's been a resident of Dasmariñas village, defended the police officer. In the same interview with the chiefs, Pacquiao said discipline is a must under lockdown and that there was clear violation on the part of the Makati resident.
Mali din yung ginawa nung residente, yung tao, kasi pinagmumura niya yung pulis, pinagsasabihan niya ng masasakit, and then nakahubad, walang mask, and then lumabas siya ng bahay. Yun yung ano doon. Natural lamang na sitahin yung lumabas sa bahay na hindi nakamask kasi nire-require lahat ng tao na mag-mask para ito naman kapakanan para naman sa ating lahat to eh.
The NCRPO encourages recording cell phone videos as evidence in actual operations, while body cams procured by the PNP have yet to arrive. The Makati police has already filed charges against the Spanish national for direct assault and disobedience to a person in authority. He is also being charged for violations of the city's ordinance on the mandatory wearing of face masks, as well as violation of Republic Act 1132 or the law on reporting communicable diseases. The Makati police is already coordinating with the Bureau of Immigration to validate whether the foreigner has been overstaying in the Philippines and if deportation is necessary following his violations. For News 5, Patricia Mangune, we are One News.
The Manila City government considers to place 4 of its districts under hard lockdown in an effort to curb the spread of COVID-19. These districts are Tondo, Santa Cruz, San Andres, and Malate. Data from the Manila Public Information Office shows Tondo has 155 confirmed COVID-19 cases, followed by Santa Cruz with 66, San Andres with 44, and Malate with 35. Under the hard lockdown, residents are not allowed to leave their homes for 48 hours. Those who are exempted from this are police, soldiers, media practitioners, medical personnel, and government employees. All groceries and markets will also close during the hard lockdown. Last week, Sampaloc District was placed under a 48-hour hard lockdown after recording the highest number of COVID-19 cases in the country's capital. The Philippine General Hospital enforces stricter measures to prevent further cases of escape by COVID-19 patients. This is after last weekend's incident wherein a patient who tested positive for the disease broke out of the hospital. Investigation reveals that the patient found a discreet door leading to the outside. He also studied the security personnel's shifting schedule. Because of this, the hospital management has assigned additional guards on all its entry and exit points. It will also improve on handling patients' psychological needs. More stories coming after a quick break. This is our special coverage on the COVID-19 pandemic. Stay with us. Welcome back, and you're still watching the special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's One News, Radio 5, and 1PH. Now, time now to monitor the number of cases globally using this tracker developed by the IATF. This is staysafe.ph. Again, that's staysafe.ph. As you can see, now this app right here features a 3D map with countries deeply shaded, indicating a high number of cases. As you can see here right now, you'd see a good look at the map of Asia here. And of course, as expected, the country that's deeply shaded in this area would have to be China, being believed to be the origin of the virus and was once, of course, the epicenter of COVID-19. As you can see, as of April 28, China has 82,830 cases, with deaths already totaling at 4,633. But you see, China has since been overtaken by other countries, especially in Europe. I'm talking about the likes of Germany, Spain, France, and even Italy, with cases already totaling over 100. In fact, for one, you have Germany, cases at 158,000. There's also Spain, where in cases are at 229,422, deaths even at 23,521. There's also France here with around 162,000 cases, and of course Italy. As you can see, Italy once was a country in Europe with the most number of fatalities. Italy, if I'm not mistaken, has 190 cases all in all. But you see, these countries that I've mentioned, with numbers already declining in these 4 countries, they are starting to ease lockdown measures in one way or another. That includes reopening certain shops, depending on square footage, and even gradually reopening schools. But the World Health Organization is still concerned, especially since you have in Eastern Europe certain cases in which the number of cases are on the rise in certain countries, the like of Poland, with cases now at 11,000, and then there's also Romania with cases just like Poland already at 11,000. But from Europe, let's move on over to North America. Definitely no other country in the globe at this stage more redder than the U.S. right now, the new epicenter of the virus. As you can see, the number of confirmed cases already nearing the 1 million mark. Deaths even at 55,843. And now you have some models projecting the number of fatalities in the U.S. to even reach 74,000 as a number of Americans resume normal activity, with a number of states already reopening, the likes of Georgia, Texas, Michigan, and Alaska. And that brings us back to the Philippines, especially come May 1. You already have certain areas in the country already easing their quarantine measures. Question now is, will we see the trend declining or further increasing in the country with these developments? Now, continue to track most of these cases using this tracker. Again, that's staysafe.ph. Now, tomorrow is the moment of truth for our aspiring lawyers, as the Supreme Court is set to release the results of the 2019 bar exams. But with the enhanced community quarantine, it looks like we're going to miss the yearly emotionally filled event in Padre Faura. Marlene Alcaide is reporting to us live from the Supreme Court to tell us more. Marlene, so paano ba natin malalaman yung resulta ng bar exams? Online na lang ba lahat?
Tama ka dyan, Jess. Di katulad ng mga nakasanayan, magiging tahimik ngayong taon ang Padre Faura sa paglabas ng resulta ng bar exam. Ilalabas na lang kasi ang listahan ng mga pumasa sa 2019 bar exam sa website ng Supreme Court bukas dahil sa ipinapatupad na enhanced community quarantine. Ngayong taon, wala kang makikitang LCD na inihahanda sa compound ng Supreme Court. Dito sana makikita ng mga bar exam takers at ng kanilang mga pamilya at kaibigan kung magiging abogado na ba sila. Sa isang pahayag ni 2019 Bar Chairperson Associate Justice Estela Perlas Bernabe, tuloy pa rin naman ang pag-aabang at selebrasyon. Pero mas mabuting gawin ang mga ito sa loob ng kanilang mga bahay dahil ia-upload na lang daw online ang mga pangalan ng bar passers. Ito'y bunga pa rin ng pinatutupad na enhanced community quarantine dahil sa kinakaharap na COVID-19 pandemic. Sinabi naman ni Supreme Court spokesperson Brian Kitosaka na parehong oras pa rin tulad nung nakaraang mga taon, ilalabas ang resulta. Matatanda ang higit 7,000 candidates ang nag-take ng bar exams noong Nobyembre sa University of Santo Tomas. Just maidagdag ko rin lang na maging ang Korte Suprema ay nagsagawa na rin ng kanilang anbang session via online at posible raw na maulit pa yan. Paalala na rin nila sa mga bar candidates at sa mga kamag-anak nila, wag nyo na hong subukan pang pumunta ng SC compound bukas para malaman ang resulta ng bar exams dahil hindi kayo papapasukin. Jess?
Maraming salamat. That was Marlene Alcaide reporting to us live from Manila. And that's the latest on the enhanced and expanded community quarantine. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star and Business World Online. I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News.